As I recalled my father's last words, I squinted into the darkness, and that's when it all started. Spelunky. It was October 14th, 2015. When a wee little man with a bear hat on descended into the depths of the earth, seeking riches beyond his wildest imagination. He was a secluded man, a computer programmer who spent most of his life in basements. So perhaps being underground was nothing novel for him. He was used to the smell of mold and earth and rodents. As he hurled a rock at a spider, he thought to himself, will it always be this easy? For within only 40 seconds, he had already collected $2,300. A wiry man. Our hero never would have been confused for being particularly strong or even athletic, but he could move quickly, and he had a way of navigating himself through even the most treacherous and tight circumstances. He had rescued a dog and rescued a lost pug and killed more than a few scorpions, spiders, and snakes when he descended another 100 meters down to the depths of the mine. $16,000 to his name. What further riches would he find? Our hero continued to meet danger with little more than a snide chuckle. Being as he was such an unstoppable force in the world of computers and the World Wide Web, he had confused this perhaps for street smarts, or of worldly intelligence, of which he had little, but of which he assumed he had much. He reluctantly decided to spend $20,000 on a jetpack, feeling that soon it would more than pay for itself. An avid board game player, our hero was quite accustomed to making trade-offs. He knew that a sacrifice of $20,000 now could mean countless hundreds of thousands in the future. But would he live long enough to reap those rewards? Perhaps he overestimated himself. Our hero, seeing a dog, decided to do something a little less than heroic and sacrifice this dog on the altar of a 8-legged goddess. In exchange, he got a pair of very valuable spiked boots, which he eagerly placed on his feet. Our hero was ecstatic to open a box containing 12 bombs. Another 100 meters into the depths of the earth. And now nearly $50,000 richer. our hero found a large and mysterious key and quickly encountered the chest it went to. The chest revealed a strange artifact, which he eagerly took with him, not knowing what use it might serve, but believing it must be essential. Oh, shoot. Alright. Our hero decided to continue on, rather than risking life and limb for a meager dogue. Another $64,000 richer, our hero found himself suddenly in a strange place, some kind of underground jungle, with tiki heads, with deadly spikes emerging from their sides, of poisonous frogs, of running rapids with piranhas in them. Our hero scoffed foolishly at all of it, believing himself above the fray, too clever to meet any kind of end in this place. Our hero came to the rescue of yet another pug, and journeyed another 100 feet down into the depths of the earth, further into this strange, mysterious jungle. Our hero is shocked to see a frog explode shortly after he stepped on it. Perhaps not all these creatures are quite what they seem. Oh, shoot. Our hero cursed to himself as he allowed the dog to run to freedom and safety, as he had intended to sacrifice the dog to the eight-legged goddess. But alas, in this case, altruism came by accident. A dog, said our hero. Perhaps another chance, another shot at redemption. He continued to stumble through the dark corridors. He didn't quite know his way to freedom. But with a torch at his side, he continued on. Alas, the dog that he had hoped to rescue laid skewered by a tiki head. Shoot. Our hero was in a dark place without a light now, and running quite low on health, after he too was skewered by the spikes of a tiki head. Ugh. Our hero knew that somewhere lay the entrance to a black market, but alas, before he could find it, a frog came, seemingly from nowhere, and crushed him to death. So is the end of our hero. His journey into the earth proved quite fruitful, as he found himself $100,000 richer at the end than he was at the start. But alas, he would not live to spend a penny of it. And so it was